welcome. Hello and welcome to Crunch Time. My name is Jack Bogdan.
My name is Alex Grinling.
And this is our review of Ilomilo. So that was the trailer for Ilomilo. Here is some footage from Ilomilo. Alex, this game came out of nowhere.
It did. Well, it was originally a Windows 7 or Windows Phones, whatever the stupid name is. Windows 7 phone thing. It was one of those launch games.
It was a launch game, yeah. We did show a trailer for this when the first ever trailer for Ilomilo came out. I was like, we have to show this because it looks amazing. They're choosing to release it in the strangest of ways.
Yeah, so you have to go to a quote-unquote secret site. You can just Google the name, and this site shows up. And it gives you a code, which you then have to redeem on your Xbox to get the trial version. And then from that point, you can download the full version while you're playing.
And I think we can both say absolutely 100% upgrade.
Yeah, definitely. It's $10.
$10.
That seems like a very fair price.
Now, here's the thing. I actually would suggest that if you play one of the levels, see if you like it, and then upgrade immediately following, because
you have to do all the stuff over again.
Yes.
Which isn't a big deal. It's kind of annoying because the trial version is like its own little self-contained version.
Mm-hmm.
It is not... It's like a collection of things from the game, whereas most trials seem to be generally the first few levels.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is different from that, but it also means you have to repeat all of that stuff when you play the game, which isn't a big deal. It's still fun. But
So Ilomilo, what the hell is this? You're looking at it right now. There is Ilo and Milo, and Ilo
or
is
Ilo and Milo.
Ilo and Milo.
I don't know.
They're best friends. Okay, these two characters, they are the best friends. They just want to see each other. They want to hold hands and dance and have wonderful tea and biscuits. But unfortunately, they can't do that until they get across and see each other. Now, you can swap between each character, and you have to complete puzzles using both of them on both sides of the map so that they can connect. It's kind of awesome.
And it gets progressively more insane as you go through it. It
really does.
Because you can start walking around the cubes. Yeah, you've gotten further than I have.
I have played nearly every level. I think there's only 5 I haven't played. That's not to say I have 100%ed them, because that is hard as hell. At about the 3rd chapter is when I started hitting levels that I was just like, oh my god, I can't... How do I get the characters to get? How do I even? Because there are characters within characters you need to collect. There's collections you need to make prior to the characters meeting each other. What are they called?
You collect the Sofkas?
Sofkas. I think they're Sofkas. And the Sofkas are these cute little characters that hang along with you. And and they don't really add anything other than they're there and you have to collect them.
Well, and then once you collect all of... There are three colors, Safkas. Mm-hmm. And once you collect all of that color in a given area, world, then they unlock secret levels that are... or not secret levels, but bonus levels that are associated with each one. And those things are... God, they're so hard.
Yes. Yeah.
They're driving me crazy.
Yeah, you're going to have to use your brain in this one.
Yeah.
But as you can tell, it's gorgeous. The music is fantastic.
Well, it's I enjoyed it, but on some of those harder levels, having to listen to it for many minutes at a time, it was a little grating.
Well, I like the way that this game tells you the average number of moves that are block moves that it took for somebody to finish the level.
Right. Mine were kind of sporadic. Sometimes I was right on with the community average, and other times I was way above the community average.
Every time I find myself above the community average, I'm just like, oh, damn. I'm like 100 moves over the community average. Yeah. And I know exactly what levels it's going to happen to me on because they get so tricky. But the mechanic itself, the mechanics in this game are you're these characters, and you pick up blocks, and the blocks have different abilities. Some fly, some make 3, some make 1, some put you through the other end of the level. There's a lot of different blocks.
Right.
And you have to get them on the same level. Get both of your get Ilo and Milo on the same level, and then they see each other, and then they wave, and then they dance, and then you go to the next level.
Yep. And there are little things. You collect little photographs as you're going through.
Photographs and records and flowers.
Yeah, and you collect memories, kind of.
Yeah, so the flowers unlock... They fill up this little meter, and they unlock memories from a postcard. So there's actually sort of like a subplot going on outside of this world. This is sort of like a play on... Not reality, but it's coexisting. I guess I should say. There's two stories going on at once, and this gameplay of the two friends is playing into more of a relationship story that's happening through cut-up postcards that you unlock through the memories.
Right.
Yep.
And I like that little meta story.
Yeah. It's
so
cute.
Far. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like it might get a little sad, too.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I haven't gotten that far. But, yeah, I mean, it's a really fun game. I like... some of one of the bonus stages that I played, they look like little 8-bit characters, which was nice, and they took a little jab at we had talked earlier this week about Gears of War being gray.
Yes.
And that one of the characters takes a little jab at that aesthetic that's in so many games now.
They have lots of references to things happening now. There's lots of indie
World
appearances.
of Goo showed up in there.
Yep, Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really cool... It's just so in touch with not only the game industry, but also just... It's got like it's trying to say something, but it's doing it with this cute like bunch of characters. I honestly think this is up there with Braid as one of my favorite Xbox Live arcade games to come out. This is like crack for me. I have to play.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. Sometimes the controls frustrate me. It's a little too twitchy. Feel like a lot of times when I'm walking, I pass over blocks, and that's just like a little nitpicky thing. But it gets a little annoying sometimes. Do you run into that at all, or
are you saying like that you're walking one block too many?
Yeah, that happens to me a lot, and
I mean, I had to change kind of the way I played for this game because, I mean, I'm not trying to get like high scores or anything. I don't really care how many blocks it takes me. I just want to beat the level. Right. But, yeah, there's definitely, I mean, you can go one block over and then you go back one. I mean, but it didn't bother me that much. I kind of felt like I knew that I was the one making the problem happen, so.
Right. I don't know if I'm the one making the problem happen. I don't know if it's the game making the problem happen. But I really enjoy it. It's between this and playing some of Kirby's Epic Yarn, this week has been like cute overload for me. Yeah, I just don't understand why it's so difficult to find this game. Why
Well,
they make you jump through so many hoops.
There will be a full release for it in the next week to 2 weeks. This is more of, if you're cool and you know about it, go find it. So if you're cool and you watch this review, go find it. Absolutely, 100% play this game.
Yep. Can you put that link in the show notes?
I will do that.
Can you do that so people can find it?
Boom.
Because, it's definitely worth checking out. And the trial game gives you a really good feel.
You get a lot to play in the trial game.
And it's nice because once you complete the trial game, you can buy it and you keep the achievements that you get. The unfortunate thing that I've run into is that the avatar awards that I've unlocked while playing this game do not work. They won't work for me, and I don't know why.
But you have bad luck with certain things unlocking on your account. So this could just be an account thing.
First the Halo thing, and now this. Frustrating.
So that was Crunch Time's review of Ilomilo. My name is Jack Bogdan.
My name is Alex Grinley.
And if you want to find more episodes of the show, you may do so at crunchtimeshow.com. All of our distribution options are there. It's awesome. We have 20-plus partners. It's great. You can also find our second show, El Juego, which is 3 words, 2 hosts, 1 game designer, coming up with a game in 15 minutes. It's a whole lot of fun. Find it also at crunchtimeshow.com. And if you want to know when we're doing the show live, you can do so on Twitter at twitter.com/JackBogdan and
twitter.com/GravityBomb.
Fantastic. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.